Good morning, garden friends. Today I am in Charlotte, North Carolina, visiting my garden friend Kim from Backyard Blooms with Kim. Guys, wait till you see her garden. It is just beautiful, coming to life, just an exquisite display of her taste. I'm gonna just do like a quick walk around to show you guys, and then Kim and I are gonna have a little chat. So come along with me while I go visit her beautiful cottage garden. All right, let me just give you guys just an overview of how exquisite her garden is, and then we'll do a close-up on a lot of the plants that she has in her backyard. And I'm so loving, she has like a wall over there that is Hydrangea. But isn't that just so nice? And just the background just makes this so inviting. Hear that water fountain, that just adds to it. So let's come over here and look at some of her plants. I believe she said that was Baptisia. She has a lot of David Austin roses throughout her garden. And when we get over to the rose garden, I'll be able to show you those. Love the fact that she has a combination of the Guara, of both the red and the white, and just the wispiness that's in here. And then I don't know if you guys saw her one video. This is Vigo. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Vigo planter that she has tomatoes, and then surrounding it is marigolds to help control the bugs from getting in here. And then a lot of her plants back here she ended up doing from seed. Look at this. Isn't that just beautiful? That color combination is so nice. And then adding the touch of ivy to it, I think is really nice. She has a Wygele tucked in here. And then of course, Hydrangeas, which I think those might be the proven winner. Bubble gum, tons of cat pajamas. And then look at that little coneflower that's popping up there. And she has a lot of Guara. I think Guara just adds that flowiness to her garden. And then look at these. Are those not gorgeous? And the bees, of course, they're loving their life over here. And I do like, let me step back here, because she has actually 3 of these urns that she has continued the flower combination. And I like that. And then her beautiful magnolia and her gorgeous evergreens. Everything is just so gorgeous and vibrant with color. Every little nook and cranny has something of interest growing in it. Some hygge, and she was telling me that is the flowering basil. And you can see it does have some buds on it, so it'll probably be coming up pretty soon. Some of her daylilies. And then look at these begonias. I can't grow begonias, but those are like really pretty. And then her clematis that has done its flush, but it just looks so gorgeous. And she was telling me she has a rose that climbs in between there. And then look at these roses. Just so pretty. And she has a couple of rows of Sharons. Let me go around here and show you the one that is blooming back here. Look at that. It's just so pretty. And the contrast is just so nice that she has. You got the clematis that's in the deep purple, and then the Rosa Sharon that's in the softer pink. And I just so love when a garden has contrasting colors to them. And then more of her roses, but then her different areas that she has her boxwoods that encompasses her roses. And for each of the roses, I'm gonna, get clarification from her, the name of each of these. And then she had alliums tucked in here that have bloomed. I was telling her these David Austin roses, I'm so loving the petals on these. Yeah, she told me the names of them, but I will make sure I put the names on each of these. Look at this. They look like little pom-poms. And with gardening, and especially roses, like I said, to keep them constantly blooming. Kim did mention she came back here on this one and got all the spent leaves off of it because, they ended up having some heavy rain. And then you have these back here with the pink flowers. You see, there's one over here. All that new growth on there. Then her Shasta daisies, her standard limelight, autumn joy sedum, and then she has the geranium that is a perennial. This is her wall of hydrangeas, of limelight hydrangeas. And then she has some, I think it's called geranium, tucked in there. Just so nice. The beauty of gardening to where you have different things blooming at different times within the season, to where you constantly have interest going on. And then the other good thing is she has a lot of evergreens back here that will allow her to have winter interest. And what such a beautiful front entrance she has in her front garden. And there are the angel wings that I am looking for, and I love her Japanese maple there, her hibiscus. But Verbena looks really, really good. And then I love her tiered flower pot. Just absolutely gorgeous. And the color combinations that she uses. All right, and this is her side garden. Look at the beauty. Zinnias. The zinnias here. Oh, what is this? I meant to ask you this. The fuzzy.
Yeah, celosia.
Oh, okay.
So zinnias, I got dahlias, all from seed that I had from Guara Farm. And I kind of just did the same thing down there. I did dahlias, zinnias, celosia, and then a little bit more celosia. And then I repeated the other down on the other side there.
Okay, so these ones here got like red stems.
They're different.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all different types of celosia.
Oh, okay.
Here, maybe 3 or 4 different varieties, I guess.
Oh, nice.
And now, Deborah, you love to propagate.
Yeah.
Right? So what I did was when I pinched them, I put them in rooting hormone and then replanted them back and put them underneath my grow lights inside.
Uh-huh.
And I got a whole nother plant out of them.
Wow.
So when I did plant these, some of them did perish and didn't make it. But then I was able to like come back and put the plants that I rooted back in here, propagated. And then of course I had a bunch left, so I gave them to Bonnie. So she's gonna have her little own
Oh,
garden up there too.
nice.
But yeah, they grew nice. But do you know like when it's time to cut a zinnia?
No.
You don't know? So do you see how this one's like floppy?
Yeah.
And it's like really wimpy. That's not the time to cut it, is when it's wimpy. But do you see how this one's firm?
Oh, okay. Wow.
That means that you can cut the zinnia. And what you would want to do, like I had the habit of cutting all the way back down here, but you could actually even go down further, but you might be sacrificing this. But I still probably actually still cut it right here.
Yeah.
And then I got these other two branching off.
I did not know that.
Yep. So you can pinch all of these. And most people know you can pinch your zinnia.
Yeah.
I mean your dahlias. But you can pinch your zinnias too, and then that will make them branch out. Now I might still have to come back and do some kind of support here, but I'm hoping that I won't, because you see how they're all clumped there together. Hopefully they won't lean over too much. But if I do, I'll just probably put some T-post here and come by with some type of string.
Yeah.
Hold it all up, but we'll see.
Oh,
Try to
wow.
hold off and not do that because I did pinch, and it was supposed to make it branch off.
Yeah.
But I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah,
That is,
see?
and I just go out and cut
Firm.
mine. I don't, it's like,
Yeah.
is it wimpy? Is it stiff?
Limpy, firm,
Wow.
firm.
Wow.
I'm sure this is limpy. It just looks like it.
Okay.
So that's
Oh
how you
my.
know. Now, Lucy, I don't think it matters. Like, it's going to continue to get bigger. Like, this would still be very pretty and cut flowers
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do like the red veins on the stems. I think that is so pretty.
Oh, like yes, like here.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, isn't that spread one gorgeous though?
Yeah,
like
that
right
is.
There.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
so pretty.
Now, do they all get like that fluffy?
Well, they're different types. There's different types in here. There's another one that's, I think it might be down there that I saw. Let's walk. Oh, like this one right here. This is different.
Oh, wow.
So there's different types
Okay.
of zinnias that you can get. Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh? I like it. I had my sprinter boxwoods back here because they do really good in the shade too. And then this is a camellia. This is an apple blossom camellia. And girl, like I pulled all of these warts up, and look, they just like to multiply prolifically. Do you have any warts?
Nope.
Maybe I could pull some of those up and give them to you.
So, shade, sun?
This takes shade.
Okay.
But it will take the morning sun. And this gets quite a bit of sun because you can see I still have all these dahlias and stuff. But I'd heard, like, if you live in the South, to put your dahlias, like, in afternoon shade because we are so hot.
Yeah.
And they do a little bit better,
Okay.
even though they like full sun.
Yeah.
But because we are so hot in the summertime, it's good for them to take a little break. And it's doing great.
Yeah, yeah, it is very, very nice. And the fact that you're hukra, so it's definitely loving its life.
And I was gonna pull that up too and have nothing but my little cut flowers here, but I just didn't get to it, Deborah.
And your eucalyptus is doing good.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come and probably spray it because it's got a little bit of black spot on it, maybe. So I'll throw some fungicide. But look at these things.
Oh,
they're just
wow,
popping up everywhere. But as long as you don't mind, they'll pop. Like, I don't think this is gonna pop up on you after I just dig one and replant it. But I just had so many here that I guess I didn't get all of it, and it still came up.
Well, I know, like in the one area behind where my bird sanctuary is, because it's sort of mounded, I have like a blank spot behind there, so that might be a good spot
so I'll pull up
for
some
it.
of that lungwort for you. Sasha likes to eat on that plant. And then this is Gaillardia. I don't know. You can tell. Let your audience tell us if they like this or not. Like, I don't love it. It might look okay in a cup cut flower, like as a filler.
You know what? Because of the pom-pom shape,
Yeah.
maybe mixing something that is flat or like what is it? A daylily combination with
Yeah,
that.
I would still mix it with all these zinnias and dahlias and stuff. I don't know.
Oh,
So more
wow.
Gaillardia. Do you see how I kind of like repeated
Yeah.
my pattern, except
Yeah.
for this little bit in the middle? And then more celosia. Just different. You can tell that there's just different types.
Yeah.
In here too. I think I had like maybe 4 or 5 different types. And for her, she like all her seeds kind of like coordinate and match each other.
Nice.
So that's the way she developed her seeds, so they'll all like go together. So I think it's kind of cool. Like all these over here, except for these Gaillardia, is all her seed.
Oh, nice.
And I grew them from babies.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I'm so proud of myself. It's my first time.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Like
yeah.
The very first time.
Nice. That's the good thing, you know, when you try something new and have wonderful success. And this is fantastic, Kim.
You can see I've had a little bit of, I got some stuff going on here too. And another tip that I've learned, but I have not done, we are really susceptible to powdery mildew on these zinnias. But they say if you come in and take these bottom leaves off, like Deborah, I don't know if you could show them, like just strip these leaves off right here at the bottom, that will prevent powdery mildew.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know if it works. And they said you could do your dahlias that way too. Also, so you see where I got like my little markers.
Yeah, okay. Where'd you get those from? Because like I told you, I have a bad habit of not marking stuff.
They have a lot of these on Amazon, and I like the copper. So I grew some of this royal carpet from seed, and it's just finally starting to come up. But I put it all the way down here, and you could see that it didn't do all that well.
But that's gardening.
I know, sometimes it works, and sometimes
yeah, but to have this as the finish,
I know, I'm pretty happy with it.
This is good. This is really, really good.
So this was like a mix, I believe, where I may have had like 1 row of this and 1 row of this, and this is just how it got, you know, put in. But I think it's pretty, like how it just mixed in instead of having one color and then another. So now the dahlias are a mix. You can see this one's already bloomed pretty early.
They are. Now the one year I did the dinner plates, oh my God. They were literally dinner plate size and just beautiful. Like yes.
And they take a lot of, they do need a little bit of support.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did. You know.
So I've got one white one that's come back for years, and it's behind the trellis of my big clematis and calming rose. So it's back there, and it always does really good. And then I bought another one called Cafe Latte this year. So we'll see if it's even like popped up. I'm not even sure if it's came up. I have them all labeled back there.
Yeah. And is this a
coral bark Japanese maple. I just planted that. And I planted it in a pot because it's right here on the side. And of course, my bedroom's over here. But I want to try to control the size. And I know if you do put it in a big enough container for it to be happy, that you can control the size. Now, probably every 2 years, I probably will have to take it out of this pot, give it some fresh soil because we don't want it to get really root bound.
Yeah.
Give it some fresh soil, maybe prune some of the roots off a little bit.
Right.
To just control the size and put it back in, and it should be really happy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's very pretty.
And then I love this pot. The combination that you have in here is just so nice.
Now, I never knew that St. John's wort bloomed.
Yep.
That's new to me.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Look, the bloom there.
Oh, yes. Gorgeous.
Had no idea. So that was a surprise. And I love the foliage on it where it's got the green and the pink. So I thought that was really pretty. And then I got some geraniums that I just bought online. These are the apple blossoms. And this Hinoki cypress. Like, if there is some people out there that get therapy from just filling plants.
Oh.
Yeah, and like this is one that you could just fill, like lamb's ear.
Uh-huh.
That's another one.
Yeah.
Or angel wings that we just bought. This, like, you could just sit there and fill this. Now this will get 6 to 8 feet tall, and it still does well in the sun. So I think it's a great combination. And then I got an autumn fern in here too. That's gonna look really good. in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually did this in the fall, and I had pansies in it, and then I took them out, the pansies, and inserted the geraniums.
Okay.
Left everything else in there.
Yeah.
The Corabelle's really happy.
Yeah.
I like a clean garden, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind making it clean. People will laugh at me when those emerald green arborvitaes that are behind you. I say arborvitaes. People laugh at me about that too, but that's just me. I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. Arborvitaes, like when it has the brown needles inside, because they'll get rid of some needles every year, and it's not that it's disease, but if they're in the middle, they'll like work its way down. A lot of people want and say that I should use that as mulch, but I like a clean look. I'd rather just clean those dead needles up and then put my black mulch on. But that's me. Like, everybody can do what they want to in their own garden, and that's what gardening's about.
Yep.
You could do your own thing.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't have to do what Deborah does or what Kim does. You could do, as long as you just get out and enjoy your garden. That's what it's all about.
Yeah,
it's like the love and the beauty of the nature that God gives us right here.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
And then too, it maybe based off of how we do something, it may end up inspiring someone, or hey, let me try that out. That seemed to work really well, for them.
Yeah,
so
I mean, you just get ideas and do what you pick and choose what you want to do in your own garden. So yeah, but I just love these plants and exposure to different plants.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Kim, for allowing me to visit your beautiful cottage garden. Every touch, every flower, every accent is just a beautiful reflection of your taste. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed as much as I did seeing Kim's cottage garden. Well, thank you again for visiting Inspiring Garden Corner, and I look forward to you seeing the next chapter of my visit to Backyard Blooms with Kim.